What's up guys, VV Stein here with another video, and today I'm going to help you first time car buyers out there choose your new car. And this video is more aimed towards those guys who've literally just passed and probably have a limited budget as well. So these cars which I'm choosing won't be brand new cars, these will be second-hand cars which most people can afford. There's also another thing you need to take consideration. I remember when I was first choosing my first ever car, that I wanted something that looked stylish, was a little bit fast but not crazy fast, and I wanted it to have all these extra bells and whistles, and which to be honest with you, which really wasn't worth it in the long run. The way you guys got to remember this is that this is your first ever car, and that you're probably going to scratch it, you might even write it off, and you're probably, if you're a student, you're probably going to have friends in it who'll probably be sick in it, or will leave bits of food in it or whatever. So your first car is literally a disposable car. So just keep that in mind when I say these car choices, because you may have Lamborghinis in your head or brand new BMWs, but if you're a first time driver, there's no chance you can afford that. Even if you could buy the car, the insurance alone will kill you. Okay, car choice number one is the Honda Jazz. Yes, it's not a great looking car, and I should have an image here somewhere. Yes, it's not a great looking car, but it does have a good range of engine sizes from 1 litre to 1.4. For this one I've chosen the 1.4, so you do get 49 miles per gallon, which is extremely good. Annual tax is only £130 a year, which, yes, newer cars have virtually no tax, but you still have to spend £9 grand on a new car unless you buy it on finance, and even then you don't keep the car at the end of it, so it's not really worth it. But back to the Honda Jazz again, it does have 82 horsepower, which is not world breaking or anything like that, but it's not pathetic either. It does do acceleration from 0 to 62 in 12.5 seconds, has a maximum speed of 106. It is front wheel drive, and I see these cars ranging, depending on mileage, colour, the amount of doors, from 900 to 3,500 pounds. But do take consideration that this is a Honda. Honda's designed to last until the end of time. At least most of them are. Car choice number two is the Fiat Punto 1.2. And with this car, it does have an average miles per gallon of 49.6, which is almost identical to the Honda Jazz. It does have car tax of £130, just like the Honda Jazz. It does have less power though. It has 59 horsepower, which is a bit anemic, and it does range from engine sizes from 1 litre to 1.4, just like the Honda Jazz. Acceleration is significantly slower. It's 14.5 to 0 to 62, a maximum speed of 99 miles an hour, and I've seen prices from £300 all the way up to £2,500. The reason why I include this car is because some people prefer the looks of this car, especially if you get the Grande Punto as well. Those cars do look kind of desirable for new drivers, and they're reasonably cheap to buy. Car choice number three, and that is the Toyota Yaris. It does have an average MPG of 42 miles per gallon, a bit less than the other cars, but it's, you know, not much. It does have a car tax of £145. Engine horsepower is 85, which isn't too bad. Again, it ranges from 1 litre to 1.4. Acceleration is 11.7 seconds to 0 to 62, which is pretty decent. And its maximum speed is 109 miles per hour. I've seen cars range from £500 to £3,500, but again, as I said inside the previous cars. This all depends on condition of the car and mileage. Car number 4. This is the Nissan Micra. Probably my least favourite car out of all these cars, but I have to mention it because it is a Nissan, and Nissans are pretty much built to last forever. This Nissan has a MPG of 47 miles per gallon, annual tax of 145, or road tax. Actually, no, it's not road tax, it's called car tax, sorry. Engine horsepower is 60 brake horsepower, and it ranges again from 1 litre all the way up to 1.4 litres, and it does have a dreadfully slow acceleration of 15.5 seconds to 0 to 62, a maximum speed of 93, and I've seen these cars range from all the way down to £199 all the way up to £3,000. This is the car I would buy if I wanted to destroy. Just saying, because I think these cars are ugly as sin, but they will literally last forever. So that is your choice on car, I suppose. For me, I don't like it. For you, you might love it. Car choice number 5 is the Ford Fiesta 1.25 litre Z-Tech. And this car, I think, is probably the best car out of all these cars, just because I think it's the most practical, has a very, very good brand of being the Ford brand. Not saying the other brands are bad, but this one I prefer. And I think it has quite a large range of cars. Anyway, let's go over the specs of the car. The average MPG is 40, that's pretty respectable, not as high as the other cars. You get your annual tax of £145, just like most of the other cars. Engine horsepower is 74 horsepower, and the engine sizes range from 1.1 all the way up to 1.6, so you've got quite a big range there. But remember, if you're a first time driver, try to get that down to no higher than 1.4, otherwise your insurance becomes from extremely expensive to unmanageable. The acceleration is 13 seconds to 0 to 62, has a top speed of 104 miles per hour, and I've seen these cars range from anywhere from £300 up to £2,500. Anyway guys, that is the 5 cars which I have chosen, which I think would be ideal first time cars. And if you have liked this video, please let me know inside the comment section. If you didn't like this video, let me know, and I'll take some constructive criticism on board and try and make a better video inside the future. And if you wouldn't mind, could you please subscribe and like. See you guys.